Hi, Aries. This is going to be your love message for the end of September. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus sign of Aries. Keep in mind it is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you. If you're a cross watcher, you may have to reverse the roles. Aries, you might have to reverse the roles as well. Sometimes energy is very fluid in a general reading. I am using reversals in this reading. If you'd like a private reading with me, the link to my website's in the description below. If you are new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. All right, let's get into it. This looks actually kind of tough, Aries. I think that you guys are maybe facing an ending, but someone's either avoiding the ending or you're trying to recover from something here. What came out of the Arrows of Love Oracle deck is fire in my soul, inspiration, but lip service and heart on a line. I do have secret admirer here at the bottom of the deck, and look what the cat dragged in, returns and apologizes and revived. So this might have been a relationship that you thought was over. Somebody might have more feelings than the other person does. There might have been like you guys might have drifted apart. Now you're coming back together. Or if you do drift apart, someone's going to come back in. I think that there is some inspiration here between the two of you, but someone's just giving it lip service. Like they're saying one thing, but they're doing another. And either your heart is out on a line or their heart is out on a line. What's between the two of you is death in reverse. So you could have a Scorpio between the two of you. Or there's been an ending here, or there's meant to be a death and a rebirth, but someone's very afraid of what grows in the place of what dies. Somebody might not be willing to let it go entirely, or you're just recovering from this because you're showing me the Ten of Swords in reverse, which shows me you're either avoiding a painful ending that you know is inevitable, or you're trying to get over something. Your person's showing me the Seven of Cups in reverse. So they're not living in any illusions here. They are hyper focusing on their personal values. They're a little overwhelmed. They don't want to do any wishful thinking. They don't want to live in confusion. They might also be getting kind of a reality check. They might not have all the options that they want, or they don't want a ton of options. I think they're a little emotionally overwhelmed. The challenge is the Tower in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. So somebody could be in kind of some deep denial or depression, maybe. And the Tower being in reverse is, with the Tower in reverse and death in reverse, someone's not willing to let the Tower fall. Or you're either recovering from something or you're having a hard time making any major changes. That's not happening right now, possibly. And I do have an Empress in reverse at the bottom of the deck and a Knight of Pentacles in reverse here. So you could have a Libra or a Taurus in the mix. This might be really hurting your self-esteem. It's pulling you out of Empress energy, Aries. I think you're not feeling great about yourself, or you've just got a Libra here. This Knight of Pentacles in reverse is where we can't really set up a good routine. Somebody might be expecting perfection or just can't get it going. What your guides want you to do is surrender procrastination, surrender denial, and surrender worry. I have surrender stubbornness at the bottom of the deck, but also surrender to success. Like, let yourself be successful. I also have surrender fear here as well. Okay, so there is procrastination happening. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Take action, and that will attract success. But someone's in denial here. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. So someone in this situation needs to take the blindfold off and accept it exactly where it is. There might be a lot of worry between you and your person. Like, you're showing me the Ten of Swords here. So you might be very worried. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe through them. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you. So they're telling you you might be very worried. They want you to surrender that, but someone might be in denial about something, and there does seem to be a procrastination. So you might be avoiding a very inevitable, painful ending here. But with death does come a rebirth. And you do have someone here who's very stubborn. Someone's very stubborn, and they're taking a very rigid stance. And you're being asked to communicate more lovingly with yourself and with other people. Mars is retrograding right now, and that's your planet. Relationship communication and also communications at work will be difficult right now. So just breathe. Try to have face-to-face conversations. That helps, even if you have to do it through like Skype or Zoom or something like that. Let's see what comes out further for you. Spirit, show me Aries. Oh my, 8 of Wands in reverse. Well, communication and fast-paced change is not something you're willing to do right now, Aries. You seem to be resisting some change or just going in for inner alignment. How else does Aries feel? 6 of Swords in reverse. But you're having a hard time moving on. I see a transition and an ending that will bring a death and rebirth for you, Aries, but you don't seem to be able to do that. That seems to be hard for you. It's like you can't move forward, but you're having a hard time letting something go. You might feel as though you have some unfinished business with this person, or you can't move on just yet. It's important to tie up loose ends and not resist change. Let go of the worry too, because you're meant to be moving to calmer waters. How does this person feel about Aries, Spirit? 4 of Wands in reverse. Well, there seems to be conflict between the two of you and a transition, but strength. They seem to be holding on though. They have strong feelings. They feel the need to be very persuasive. They might be holding back from you. How does this person really truly feel about Aries? The Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign maybe. It's interesting. In this deck, she looks mad, like, take my cup. This person does have feelings for you. The Knight of Cups. This person has a lot of feelings for you. They are very much a very romantic, charming, loving person. It's like you guys aren't getting together. This person's being strong. Yeah. That Knight of Cups is very romantic. This person has a lot of love in their heart, or they have a water sign in their life. How does Aries really feel about this person? This person might be in transition and moving, possibly, but not necessarily. Justice. You could be dealing with a Libra. Something could be going down in a court of law. You have a choice to make and you know it. You have to weigh the cause and effect and be honest. So I think you're trying to be fair. The Hierophant in reverse. This could have to do with divorce, but not necessarily. I think that you don't want to be pressured. You might be clinging to some old ways here with the Hierophant, but I think you kind of want to march to the beat of your own drum. Okay. The Hierophant can sometimes be university or government or education, a big company. You might be thinking, you might have just left something like that, but you're having a hard time moving on. This could also be court, but no lawyer as well. Also, the Hierophant can sometimes be a counselor. You may have left counseling, possibly. What action does this person want to take towards Aries? What action does this person want to take towards Aries? The 9 of Wands. Well, they're hanging in there with you, but they're pretty guarded. I think they feel like they have boundaries at this point. I think they feel like there's a test. It's a test of faith between the two of you with Strength and the 9 of Wands. The World. You could be at a distance from this person. You could have tried to end it with this person, but you're having a hard time moving on and you're trying to recover and they're having a tough time. What action do you want to take towards this person? What action does Aries want to take? The 5 of Cups in reverse. Well, I think you are trying to recover from something. I think you're just having a hard time with it. You're trying not to cry over spilled milk here with the 5 of Cups in reverse. Like if you were disappointed, you're just considering it a personal setback and you're trying to recover from it and move on, but it's still hard for you. So recovering from past regrets, either with this person or from the past. Page of Pentacles. You might have a message for them. You might want to talk to them, but this does look kind of casual. What's between the two of them? The King of Wands in reverse. Well, someone's very focused on their own personal goals right now. They're not very passionately inspired. The King of Wands in reverse has like a really hard time taking the lead. And sometimes he can be aggressive or sometimes he can have high expectations. He has a hard time being consistent. Sometimes he's a player, but not always. It's very focused on the self. Someone's very focused on the self. Anything else in between them? Page of Swords. Someone's defensive and curious and a little stalky and on guard. Spying, maybe? Curious about what you're doing or vice versa? What is the final outcome for the end of September? The Devil in reverse. Well, there's a bit of a shadow side here between the two of you, either for you or this person. And I think that that's being released. Also, this could mean like a honeymoon phase is kind of over. You're facing your shadow side. Maybe they're facing theirs. Two of Swords. I think there's a decision between the two of you that needs to be made. And it's a difficult choice. Obviously very difficult. I don't think you're ready for commitment right now. I think you're trying to like make your own traditions and break from, but I think you're struggling with it. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. But the Three of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, there could be juggling. There could be a third party situation, or it's like, do we get together? Do I have time for this? Like you're like, I don't know, I'm weighing my odds. It could be fun. There could be healing with this person, but I don't see a good routine being set up here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Someone might, wow, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, someone might work a lot, or conversely, just not want to put any work into it. And all they really have time for is some friendship. Yeah. Spirit, what do you say moving forward? But there is a procrastination and a denial, and that's causing worry. So keep that in mind. The Ten of Wands, this is a huge burden. The Two of Swords, you have a decision to make. You need to weigh the cause and effect and discern the truth. Someone may be avoidant. There you are, Aries, the Emperor. Be logical, be practical, take control of your life, have structure and authority. But some of you might be, this doesn't necessarily have to be you, Aries. You could be dealing with a person that's a little my way or the highway. Wow, judgment. It's judgment day. It's judgment day, Scorpio here. So you're at a major crossroads. You have a final judgment call to make about the relationship. And with this Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, it's kind of like, what is it? Are we dating? Is there a third party? Can there be healing? Do I have time for this? The World is at the bottom of the deck again. So there is a finality here. There could be true ascension and closure from this cycle. Someone may be moving. You could be at a distance from one another. This is stressful. We have a Queen of Swords here. You want the truth. They want the truth. It's stressful. Someone feels left out in the cold, just wants stability. Someone may want something long-term. Someone might be romanticizing something very long-term, but it looks like a major decision and some direct communication has to be made, in particular about where the next cycle is going. You're kind of paused between one cycle and the next. Try to delegate the burdens. With Judgment and the Two of Swords here and Justice, there's a major choice that has to be made. I think it's being procrastinated. You need to accept this person and the situation and yourself for who you truly are and who the other one is. Someone is being kind of stubborn here. Try to let go of the worry. Someone has a lot of anxiety in their life as well. So you need to see this clearly so that you can make the best decisions. That's the last two words on the card. The best decisions. Yeah, that's kind of tough. You have some choices to make the end of September moving forward, Aries. You have to kind of decide what you're willing to do. Everybody seems guarded and sort of stuck. So make your choices for sure. Don't procrastinate it. That might be making you worry even more. Yeah. All right, Aries, that's your reading for the end of September. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps you. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. I'm a Libra. I'm right across the wheel from you. I never met an Aries that I didn't love. I'd be happy to give one of you a private reading. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Aries. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.